Okay, series finders, gather round. Ever finish a show and get that void? That what on earth do I watch now feeling? You scroll, you sigh, you rewatch The Office for the 11th time. We've all been there. But what if I told you there's a whole world of shows designed to be binged, obsessed over, and finished without the decade-long commitment? Shows where every season, or even every single episode, is a brand new story. That's right. We're diving into the brilliant, bingeable world of anthologies. These are the ultimate TV samplers, and I've got a lineup of absolute gems that will blow your mind. No more scrolling. Let's get into it. First up, imagine if the Twilight Zone had a baby with the stand-up comedian's darkest, most twisted jokes. This show is a wild ride from start to finish. Each episode is a half-hour shot of dark comedy and social satire that completely flips a genre on its head. 1 minute you're in a heartfelt story about a talking bear who just wants to be a comedian, yes, you heard me, and the next you're at a haunted car dealership or dealing with a demonic pair of jeans. The genius here is the singular chaotic vision behind it all. The same mad scientist wrote and directed every episode, giving it this beautifully consistent tone of, what did I just watch and why did I love it so much? It's packed with familiar comedic faces you'll recognize, all playing against type. It's weird, it's clever, and it's brutally funny. For a quick 8-episode blast of pure, unadulterated creativity, you need to check out BOBCAT Goldthwait'S Misfits and Monsters. Now, let's talk about a master curating his personal collection of nightmares. This is horror with a capital H, but we're talking elegant, gothic, artfully terrifying horror. Picture the iconic filmmaker himself introducing you to 8 sophisticated and sinister tales, each one feeling like a lost classic. The best part, he handpicked a dream team of directors, the folks behind some of your favorite cult horror films, to bring these stories to life. So every episode has its own unique visual flair and gut punch. The casts are insane too. Oscar winners and character actors you love just popping in to deliver some truly chilling performances. This isn't just jump scares. It's a show about obsession, morality, and the macabre that will stick with you long after the credits roll. It's a full-blown cinematic event, and its name is Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. All right, we can't talk anthologies without the show that basically redefined them for a modern audience. This is the granddaddy of high-concept, high-camp horror. Each season is a brand new nightmare. A haunted house, an insane asylum, a coven of witches, a circus of freaks. The list goes on, and it is bonkers in the best way possible. The fun is in the familiar faces. It's like a repertory theater of terror, where your favorite actors come back each season to play someone completely new and probably deeply unhinged. The first season is a masterclass in slow burn dread, set in a Los Angeles mansion with more secrets than residents. You've got a family trying to start over, a creepy neighbor, and a patient who might just be a little off. The atmosphere is thick enough to cut with a knife. This iconic long-running chiller is, of course, American Horror Story. Time to wash the blood off and head somewhere sunny. But don't worry, the horror here is just as real, it's just wearing a designer bikini. This show is a razor-sharp satire that holds a magnifying glass on the ultra-wealthy, and let me tell you, they burn. Set at a luxury resort, it follows the guests and the staff, and the tension between them is more gripping than any monster. The writing is so clever, and the characters are so perfectly, cringingly awful, but in a way you can't look away from. You'll be laughing 1 second and gasping the next. The cast is phenomenal, from the unhinged resort manager to the deeply insecure newlyweds. It's a show that starts by telling you someone dies, and the whole season you're just sitting there, popcorn in hand, trying to figure out who and why. For some of the best social commentary on television, you have to check out The White Lotus. Ready to have your mind completely melted in like 15 minutes? This show is an absolute visual playground. It's an anthology of animated short films, and the variety is staggering. One episode could be hyper-realistic CGI, the next looks like a painting come to life, and the next is stylized 2D. The stories are just as wild, bouncing from sentient yogurt taking over the world to epic space battles to truly unsettling cosmic horror. Because they're all so short, they get right to the point. There's no filler, just pure concentrated genius and insanity. It's the perfect show to put on when you can't decide what to watch. Just dive in for an episode or two. I still think about the philosophical implications of a certain cleaning robot at least once a week. The only one, Love, Death, and Robots. Now for something truly special from across the pond. This is a masterclass in storytelling, and the central gimmick is so simple and brilliant. Every single story is connected by the number 9. A flat number 9. A room number 9. You get the idea. What happens inside is always a surprise. The two creators star in every episode, but as completely different characters, and they are chameleons. One week it's a dark farce, the next a heartbreaking drama, the next a genuine horror story that will make you sleep with the lights on. And the twists? Oh, the twists, they are legendary. You'll finish an episode and just immediately sit in silence, your jaw on the floor, needing to process what you just witnessed. It's consistently brilliant for 9 whole seasons. Do not sleep on the genius of Inside No 9. And finally, let's talk about a season of television that is practically perfect. This is not just a crime drama. It's a deep philosophical dive into the nature of time, consciousness, and evil itself, wrapped up in a gritty Louisiana murder case. The atmosphere is so thick with humidity and dread that you can almost feel it. The real magic, though, is the partnership between the two lead detectives. One is a pessimistic, intellectual nihilist who sees the universe as a flat circle. The other is a more traditional, philandering family man. Their chemistry is electric, and watching them piece together this bizarre, ritualistic crime over 17 years is utterly captivating. It's a slow burn, but the payoff is monumental. This is a landmark piece of television that everyone should experience at least once. I'm talking about the first season of True Detective. And there you have it, 7 incredible ways to dive into a new world without the long-term commitment. Which one are you adding to your list first? Scream your recommendations and hot takes in the comments below. I live for that stuff. And if you haven't already, do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're your series finders, and we're here to make sure you never run out of your next favorite watch. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Until next time, happy binging.